What up, Fight World? Your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Is everything working? Everything on the up and up? We trying to get real wavy. You know, while we're waiting, letting people join, Ego's Army, stand up. We about to do the roll call. One time for your mind. Let's get it. Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at, where you at, where you from. Don't play dumb. Uh, uh. Eagles Army, where y'all at, where y'all from? City, state, zip. Hey, they want to hate in the comment section. I don't care. We don't care. One time. 702. Shout out to Vegas. Hey, you can get a taste. Shout out Detroit. You can get a taste. Boston, Massachusetts, Texas, 313. You could get a taste. Hey. Hey, shout out to NYC, NJ, that's Jersey. Shout out to Ego from the Noya, 504. Shout out to Jose. We about to talk about Billy Joe Saunders. He failed a drug test. Yo, we gonna talk about it right here, right now. Smash a like button. Stop fronting. Smash a like button. You can get it. Stop fronting. Smash a like button. North Carolina. That know you clap. And we about to get some people in the hot seat. And my shooters will clap on you. That's real rap. That's real facts. Karma's a motherfucker. Shout out to Sheffield, UK, basically. I heard about Amir Khan and Kell Brook. They getting in it. You know, Amir Khan want a rehydration clause. We ain't talking about Santa. He want that clause, though. San Francisco. 415 shit. Mission. Phil Mo. Where y'all at? Yeah, I was looking forward to this fight, too. You could get a taste. Hey, do I have any shooters in the building? We sounded real good, real crisp, real buttery. I want to know if I have any shooters in the building right now. If we have any shooters, please announce yourself. We about to get to it. Hey, I heard Amir Khan trying to smash a tranny out in the UK. I don't know about that. Yeah, I mean, I heard about... I don't even know what to say, man. I heard about the situation. I think it was on the Daily Mail or whatever. I didn't even want to do a video. I don't know the details, but I seen the picture of the chick, you know, who's transitioned to a chick. I would have knew. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, you could tell by the name. The motherfucker's name was Cholula or some shit, named after some hot sauce. Cholula. Hey, if you named after hot sauce, you one of them ones. I don't know what you talking about. Yeah, I'm saying his name was like Cholula, Lulu or something. That shit. Hey, I don't know. I ain't met no chick named Cholula and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. I don't know about the UK, but that's just me. That whatever her name was sounded like, you know what I'm saying? Like she was transitioning. That's all I'm saying. Don't try to get me shut down. I don't have a problem with nobody. But the motherfucker name was after some hot sauce. It's like Cholula Johnson. Hey, bro. They trying to catch us slipping. Ego's Army, where y'all at? Cholula. Shout out to Chalupa or whatever her name was. Cholula Jones. What? Somebody type the name. Somebody type the name of the accuser. Cholula. Hey, I'm just saying that sounds. If I went to a bar, this I'm gonna say it like this. If I went to a bar, right? Listen, people. If I went to a bar, right, and I met a girl or who I believe to be, you know, nice young female. Hey, and I said, "Hey, baby, you looking fine. What's your name, girl?" And they said their name was Cholula, or Cholulu, or whatever that was. I'll be like, "Have a good night. Enjoy that first drink that was on me." You know, 'cause I never met. I don't want to date no one named Chalupa or whatever her name was. Talulu. See, I got weird preferences. I'm not gonna be saying somebody's name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get intimate. You like, yeah, Tallulah. Yeah, Tallulah. Cholula. Ooh, chee wally wally. Ooh, chee bang bang. Ooh, chee wally wally. Tallulah lua lua. My birthday. Chalupa loopa loopa. Hurt me out. Like, hey, I ain't finna be. We got chicks in the. Where the flutes at? Hey. We got Chalupa. We got Cholulu, Chalupa, Lupa. They drove. Oh my God. Let's get it. They gonna try to get us shut down. Let me stop. But yeah, just the name sounded like you might want to investigate, see what's happening. You know, but if that's what you want, that's your thing. Have at it. I'm not telling anyone how to live. I'm not Chick-fil-A. I don't care what the fuck y'all do. I don't care what your preference is. The money still spend the same. It don't matter who you like, who you want to be with. The money still spend the same. Trust me. Trust me on that. Like Conor say, trust me on that one. You'll do fucking none. Now, her Sweet and Lolo, now that's something different. Yeah, shout out to Sweet. Man, I got to stop showing y'all. And Sweet and Lolo, that's a little different. You know, because I'm from Cali. We know about Lolos. You know, we know about Lolos out here. We be hitting them hydraulics. Yiddy. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. I'm back. We just here to talk about it. Y'all got me sidetracked with that Cholula. You know, I do, when I go to Denny's and stuff, I do use that Cholula, that hot sauce. Make sure you smash the like button. The haters here. Let me give you guys the latest. Billy Joe Saunders has been denied the opportunity. Well, not even, I can't say opportunity. That makes it sound like he didn't do anything. He's been denied a boxing license in the state of Massachusetts. The fight, October 20th, with Demetrius Andrade, was a WBO championship fight. And Saunders was the champion. And he was going to challenge Demetrius Andrade. It was going to happen in Boston on a DAZN card, you know. And now it looks like the fight's not going to happen. I haven't heard the official particular, like, you know, the WBO come out and say it, but come on, we know what's going to happen. You know, they did a hearing. Billy Joe Saunders failed a drug test earlier, a couple weeks back. It was revealed he was flagged for, he had a positive test with a substance called oxfiliorine or something. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but we just going to call it oxy, you know. So he had this in his system, and there was a bit of a loophole. So some people were hopeful that the fight wouldn't get smashed and canceled. You know, the loophole was basically in the testing bodies in the UK, UCAD. So basically their VADA, their drug testing. You can have this oxyfilorine in your system as long as you don't test for it on a test conducted on fight night, which to me is pretty stupid, you know. But we'll get to that in a second. But that's pretty stupid. So you can have this shit in your system in training camp and after, but as long as you don't test for it on the night of the fight. So Billy Joe Saunders failed a drug test with VADA. They found it was in his system, and you know, that was his fallback. I guess his team said it was like some nasal decongestant that he was using, right? And hold on one second. I forgot to block this clown. He was like, suck a dick or something. So you get the fuck out of here. Everybody say, Tony, say bon voyage. Hasta luego. Yeah. We had to get Tony up out of here. You know, like the quiet dude that creeped behind Scarface. That's us with that shotty. Oh my God. Sorry for the interruption, yo. So Billy Joe Saunders failed a drug test. His fallback thing was it's in a nasal decongestant in a nasal spray that I have. Woom, woom, woom. In the UK, you can have this in your system as long as it's not on fight night. In America, it's just totally banned. No matter if you're in the process of fighting and they do the random drug and urine clean boxing program, if you have this oxyfillarine in your system at any point, it's it's a wrap. You're not supposed to have it. It's a violation. So I always thought the talking point from Team Saunders was really, really foolish. Here's why. The fight wasn't happening in the UK. So who cares about the laws, the ordinances, and what they're allowed to do in the UK? The saying goes, when in Rome, do as Romans do. I can't, let's say I'm from Germany. I can't come to California where I'm at now and just be smashing on the freeway, and I'm just driving any type of way, rapid lane changes, and I'm doing, in a Ferrari, a Jaguar, switching road lanes with the top down, screaming out, money ain't a thing, bubble hard in a double law flat. I've been spending hundreds since they had small faith. I can't do that. I can't just be flying down the freeway in Cali because I'm from Germany and doing, ripping, down 5, doing 120 because I'm from Germany. And in Germany, in case you guys don't know, the Autobahn or Autobahn, speedway, highway, freeway, there's no speed limit. They don't really, they just want people to drive safe and stuff. So I can't, because back at home I'm allowed to, that would mean I could come somewhere else totally different, independent of that, and then just be driving my own speed limit. So I never understood why Saunders' team thought that would work. You were trying to fight in the state of Massachusetts. So if it's illegal in the U.S., Massachusetts, Boston, that's all contained in the United States. So it seems like you would want to abide by the region in which you plan on fighting, as opposed to, hey, we're allowed to do this in the UK. I mean, it's just, listen, let's say you're from Mexico. We could take this anywhere. There's a lot of places. There's different places in the world, third world countries. Let's say you're from Mexico or Brazil. Let's say kids in Mexico can drink when they're 12, 13 years old. If you give a minor alcohol, like if I just go to 7-Eleven, and if I just say I'm from Mexico, right? And I go to 7-Eleven and buy some minors alcohol, and they're 12 and 13 years old, and I'm like, oh yeah, here, enjoy your Four Locos, I will get arrested, and I would be charged. If a liquor store, that's what we call it in California. We don't say the R-E. We just say liquor store. If a liquor store in California sells a 13 or 14-year-old alcohol without presenting ID, they look young, they don't care, they don't card, and they're clearly minors, they will lose their liquor license. And, whatever else comes with it, be fined and all that. So, I can't be like, I had a store in Mexico, and in Mexico, the kids can drink when they 12. Well, you're not in Mexico, so you would lose your license like that. It's, this is like common sense to me. Just because you're in Mexico and it's a way of life or certain differences, that doesn't mean it applies no matter outside of Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the kids are 13, 14 drinking alcohol in Mexico, that don't mean you can buy kids drink in the United States. That's just stupid. So I never understood Billy Joe Saunders' angle. Once again, new media, I told you, I said, I would say this gets canceled, and I'm not happy. This is one of the times where I'm right, and I don't care. I didn't want to be right, but I just said my honest opinion. I don't want to be right. I was looking forward to Billy Joe Saunders versus what's the name, Demetrius Andrade. So I don't even want to be right, but this is what I said. So it is what it is. The irony, I actually have allergies. This is Flonase. I got it, you know. So don't try to play me and be like, yeah, ego on that auxiliary. Oh, oh. I'm not trying to be funny. That's you seen this on the dead. I really have allergy. Hold on. Oh shit, I'm on that. I mean, huh? Oh, my allergies really been. Man, see y'all playing. See, hold on. Y'all, y'all think? Listen, I'm not playing. I didn't buy this as no fucking prop. I just bought a 3-pack. Yeah. Man, I'm not. See, y'all playing games. I really bought it. My allergies was dogging me, so I really had to. Like, it don't have the oxfillarine in it. I really need that. See, y'all playing. Y'all think I'm trying to be funny. No, I forgot to take it, and then all this man. All right, y'all got that one. But I really have allergies. Real talk. You know, Vada test me. I'm ready. Is this the perfect specimen of a man? Yeah. We could do whatever. Vada, I'm here. I'll be in Nebraska this week. Holla at me, you know. I'll meet you in the cornfield, whatever. It's whatever y'all trying to do, really. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. I'm the stream king. Vada know that. Let's get it. But yeah, I just didn't understand that. Is the stream clear for everyone? Is it like I try to improve and work on? We throwing some gang signs up. Hey, I'm from Cali. We do this gang shit. Listen, I was trying to tweak a couple things. Are we better? Is it choppy? Is that everything cool? Everything running smooth? I'm really trying. I was right, like trying to work on some settings and stuff. Why do people keep saying the sound is low? Is the sound low for anybody? Cause I'm talking at a cool. I feel like I sound righteous. Why I always get blamed for everything? Someone's like, "You're a fool, ego." Hold on. Yo, what about this sound though? Hold on. Yo, what about this sound though? See, y'all got some cheap phones. Y'all got them government phones. The ones that they had to like, Obama and them, that gave out to the homeless people. There, I just listened to it. It sound regular to me. I can't hear. Y'all need miracle ear and shit. Y'all better get that hearing aid. Turn what up? Y'all deaf. Y'all crank the volume up. Hey, some people are like, "You low, my G." Listen, can y'all hear me? Is it low or is it right? Just is it too low or put right? I don't understand. Like y'all gonna have me fucking losing my voice. I'm not Ja Rule. What would I be without you? Like what the fuck you want me to do? Am I too low or is it sounding right? We sounding like Prime Hove, Jay-Z in the building. I got an iPhone, my G. Bro, you got an iPhone 3G. You better sell that and get that X. I got that X. Rest in peace, XX Tentacion. My shit don't sound low. I just listened to it. That motherfucker got an iPhone 1G. Negative one. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Do you take good pictures? Because that's an indication. If you take pictures and it look like San Andreas, then you need to upgrade your phone, partner. That's real shit. If it look like GT5, then you gotta upgrade your phone. That ain't don't be black. Hey, you low ego. No, I'm not low. You low with your phone. They blaming me because listen, if you take pictures, like let's say you go to a wedding or something, and all the people in the picture look like CJ from San Andreas, it's your phone. Like if you go to a bar and it's like a world star fight and it looked like CJ hit a pedestrian and it's like and it looked like that, that's your phone. That's not me. If the punch is on your phone, people, world star, and it looked like CJ just hit a pedestrian and the pedestrian's like, that is your phone. When them punches, them San Andreas ass graphics. Fuck you mean? I'm the Stream King. Upgrade your shit. Oh my gosh. He was crying in there. Y'all keep crying about the. All right, I'm going to just blast y'all ears out. He was crying. They say, oh, Ego, your volume is too low. They say, I can't really hear. Can y'all hear me now? Is it sounding better? He was crying in there. I cranked it up even more. Is that good? Y'all want some more volume, huh? Is this what he wants? He was crying in there. All y'all do is crying about the sound, bro. I just listened to it on my phone. I sound cool. He was like, I don't know. It's pretty low. My voice, maybe has like a low gravel to it. I don't know. He was crying in there. Every time I go to live stream, they keep saying, "Oh, Ego, I've been on a lot of people. I've been on Twitch and I've heard a lot of people streaming it. I gotta say, you're coming in low. Can I at least get a blowjob?" Like what, bro? What? Let's get it, man. Talk boxing. Come make me talk boxing. The truth ATL. You make me talk boxing. You leave. I'm not talking about anything. This is my shit. You go get your own show, The Truth ATL. You have do what they do in the ATL. Have hair shows and, trap rappers. You do your own shit. No, don't laugh. Don't laugh. The joke's on you. Don't be laughing. Come on, talk boxing. If you don't like it, don't be here. It's that simple. Let's get it. We too turned. All right, speaking of turn, I turn up the sound, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Anywho. All right, well, I raised the audio levels. I hope everyone's happy now. So, Billy Joe Saunders, his fight is getting canceled with Demetrius Andrade. That's what it looks like. They did not grant him a license. I heard he was on the phone when listening to the hearing because I don't know if he's actually out here for the hearing. And I heard he said, like, suck my dick or, like, suck my prick or something to the people. So, that gypsy shit. So either way, it's not a good look. It's a terrible look. You got to look at Billy Joe Saunders, been inconsistent with fights, Then he puts on a tour de force performance against David Lemieux. Now people are going to have that in question because of this. You're like, oh, that's why he looks so good, And then on top of that, he was supposed to fight Martin Murray twice, pulled out with injuries, didn't get the Golovkin fight because Golovkin fought Canelo. Then it looks like the best fighter that you're going to fight maybe in your record, at least recently, Demetrius Andrade, it looked like, you had something in your system you weren't supposed to. And Andrade was like, damn, these dudes got to cheat to try to beat me? That's crazy. And Andrade still wanted to fight him. Andrade did an interview with Bellator because Bellator's on DAZN. So they had a DAZN Andrade because the Bellator event was out in my neck of the woods, the Bay in San Jose. And they had Demetrius Andrade. And he said he still wanted to make the fight, but it wasn't his call. So either way, it's a bad look for Billy Joe Saunders. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting stripped of your title. You didn't get the Golovkin fight. You had the Andrade fight, but now it's slipped away. It's a bad look. You could try to sugarcoat it. I remember when the news broke and he failed a drug test, I made a video, and then he comes out and Frank Warren came out with like a press release saying, hey, it was in the nasal decongestant, whoom, whoom, whoom. And then you had, this is what I'm talking about, man fans. You had man fans say, hey, are you going to take down your video? Your video was wrong. My video ain't shit. You know, my video ain't wrong for shit, because what I said in the video still holds weight. He failed a drug test, despite what he was talking about the drug being allowed in the UK. The fact is, it's not allowed in the region he was trying to fight. So I wasn't wrong, but this is what man fans do. They say, oh, you gonna take the video down? I'm not taking down. I didn't report anything incorrectly. The truth of the matter is, there's something he tested positive for in the region he tested positive for has this substance banned, period. So, you know, once again, new media, we right on that money. Yeah, okay. There's a bunch of we got YouTube channels. We got different types of people who want to do reporting now. Yeah, okay, but you know where you get the information from, huh? You get it from new media. That's who. To protect the sheep, you gotta catch the wolf. Are you a sheep or you a wolf? Huh? You think you could do this to... Listen, you think you could do this to new media? Now, I don't always get it right, but I told you that Billy Joe Saunders wouldn't be allowed to fight Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Didn't I tell you that, huh? I told you. Now, you go on the internet. You look at it. All these boxing YouTube channels, huh? 95% bullshit. But it's entertaining. And you won't let me watch them, so you entertain me with your bullshit. I told y'all what's going to happen. Y'all don't... Man, new media, we some young gods, young credentials. What y'all talking about? Man, okay. Y'all said I need to take the video down, huh? You said the video need to come down. You didn't want me to leave the video up though, huh? Yeah. I left the video up and now look at it, huh? Jake! Now look what happened. Yeah, why should I take the movie down? Why should I take my video down, huh? Denzel make you believe anything. He's a good ass actor. He'd be like, yeah, Ego, I'm around celebrities all day, every day. And I gotta tell you right now, you got a booger in your nose. You got a boogie, huh? I'm like, damn. Boom, just playing, but you never know. Like, damn, you just gonna give me. I really thought I had a booger in my shit. Denzel really make you believe. Yeah, okay, you can choose to go out there and talk to these women in this bar. But I'm telling you right here, right now, you got a boogie in your nose. You got mocos, huh? Oh, you don't want to believe me, huh? You don't want to believe that I'm the equalizer. I'm Alonzo. You don't want to believe that you got a booger in your nose. You're going to talk to these females like that, huh? All right. Okay. You are. Damn, Zell got. He said I got a fucking booger. You really don't even have a book, but he'll make you believe you got a booger. You can go out and you talk to these people. You have that encrusted booger all in your nose. You do that then, huh? You're like, nah, I'm going to get it out, Denzel. You right. Anyway, that's the latest with Billy Joe. We some stream kings. Let's get it, man. Smash the like button. I know y'all pussyfooting with these likes. I'm going to shut this shit down. I'm not playing, man. We the stream kings. Y'all got to show love. Y'all want to tell the jokes and emojis. Emoji that fucking like button. Emoji that. Y'all hee. Emoji that like button. This is what we do. I'm here to entertain. This is my full-time gig. Let's go. Let's get it. Shout out to Jalen Smith, QB. Shit, we just chilling talking about this boxing game. So, yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to the fight. Listen, let's talk about DAZN now. Let's flip it. Okay, smash the like button. DAZN, that was one of the best fights they had on the calendar. Not happening now. You know, this is not a good look for DAZN. Shout out to my dude, Blue Blood Sports. I always feel like I'm in a gang when I said, hey, Blue Blood. Was bracking blue blue. Shout out to my dude. He said, salute to you, bro. Yeah, man, we just putting in that work. These mongrels can't fuck with us. It's just what it is. So let's talk about it. DAZN looking shaky, baby, because like what we getting DAZN for? Joshua Povetkin we didn't want. Thomas Delorme versus Jesse Vargas to a draw, you know, and Gerald Miller, Thomas Adamak on the same night as Conor. I'm a diehard boxing guy. I sent my guy to the DAZN card, but I watched the UFC fight to be 100% real because it was big. And you see, that overshadowed everything. You know, Khabib leaping out and all that shit. That, you know, Conor losing. Now one of the best fights they have on there, what's the name? The Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, Billy Joe Saunders ain't happening. You know, DAZN, they off to a shaky start. See, and everybody wanted to scrutinize Al Heyman and be like, yeah, Al, he fucking this game up. But y'all optimistic when it comes to, you know, that man with the blue eyes and shit. Now everyone want to be optimistic, you know. But I'm just here to tell you, DAZN is off to a rocky start. They have yet to capture, in my opinion, somebody who has momentum, a mouthpiece to sell fights and stuff like just a guy who's a big star ready-made. Like Demetrius Andrade, he could be a star. You know, he's in shape. He has the skill. He has amateur pedigree. He has a look. He's Cape Verdean like me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Cape Verdeans. He could, but the way his career was managed, where he was inactive with Star and Banner Boxing and all that type of stuff, plus him not being able to fight the guy. If he fights this African dude, you know, who is that dude? You know, that's not going to catapult him, in my opinion. It's not his fault, though. You know, I'm not saying it's his fault, but I'm still a realist. Him fighting Billy Joe Saunders is a name-known guy and a respected guy, champion, coming off of David Lemieux performances. This African dude that he's going to fight for a vacant title, who knows him? His name is Walter Umbuku or some shit. I don't even know what I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. Who is he? Walter Fununu. Like, who is this dude? I don't know. And I'm not saying he might be nice with it, but it's not gonna, in my opinion, it's not the type of win. You fighting Michael Blackson or whoever the WBO has ranked, you know, that's not gonna catapult you to superstardom. Okay, somebody tell me your favorite Walter Fununu. What's your favorite Africa? Fun none of the way, none of the way, none of the way. What's your favorite Africa? Did we get him? Like, what is your favorite Walter fight? Let me know right now. I'll wait. If I'm lying, I'll wait. And I'm not blaming Andrew. I'm just saying. Fun none of the way, none of the way, none of the way. Africa. What's your favorite fight from this African dude? Somebody said Prince Akeem versus Simi. Hey, y'all tripping. Where's Akeem? Oh, I will cherish this day for the rest of my life. Man, I ain't seen this Blood Diamond dude. You took everything. Remember that movie with Jimun Hansu and Leonardo DiCaprio? You remember Blood Diamond? You took everything from me. You didn't know I had that acting child. Listen, I'm gonna take it there. I'm the Mike Lowry, the Denzel of this boxing shit. I'm gonna take it there. You took everything. Hey, I'm trying to get that Soul Train award. Fuck what y'all talking about. Who is this? Who's the African dude? No, for real. Like, who the fuck is it? WBO? Remember how in Coming to America, he was like, where should I go? You know, and then he was trying to look for his queen, and he spun the globe, and he just, Queens, That look like a place. That's how these rankings be coming about. Who the fuck hit me up? Anyway, that's how these rankings be coming through, and it'd be like they just spun the globe and just boop. Who is this dude? You know, I literally never I never seen him fight ever. He might be the illest motherfucker alive. I don't know. My name is Peaches, and I'm the best. All the DJs want to feel my breast. Like, I don't know these coming to America motherfuckers. I don't know. They used to work at McDowell's? I don't know. I don't know these things. You guys let me know. So you tell me, Walter. You tell me your favorite fight from Walter. What was your favorite Walter fight? Walter. Africa. Somebody tell me, Walter, your favorite fight. If I'm lying and I'm just the clown and all this shit, then you tell me your favorite fight from Walter. Africa. My name is Peaches and I'm the best. All the DJ want to feel my breath. Like, who? I have a date with Lisa. Hey, Lisa's dad, McDowell's dude, John Amo, he got some strong ass nostrils. That motherfucker. I mean, the boy got his own money. Like, you snort a whole brick with them nostrils. What the fuck you mean? Anyway, motherfucker had them lion nostrils. Fucking Shere Khan ass nostrils. Good time nostril looking ass motherfucker. That man, he pulled out that dollar bill with Eddie, that hundo with Eddie's face on it. He said, "No, I mean the boy got his own money." You hear lightning and shit. Hey, but I'm not blaming Andrade. It's not his fault that someone else tried to cheat to beat him. But I'm just saying, like, DAZN needs a start, and I don't know if Andrade beating a guy that nobody knows is the ticket. Now, I understand business. He has to fight this guy. So I'm not mad at Andrade for fighting that dude. Someone said he don't even have a Wikipedia page. Motherfucker, they might not have internet and running water. We don't know. We don't know where he, like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know who he is. We don't know his background. We don't know nothing. You talking about Wikipedia, he might not have Wi-Fi. I'm just saying, I'm not a clown. I'm just saying there's places in the world that they don't have these things. That's why a lot of Americans is, like, spoiled. Motherfucker talking about Wikipedia, he might not have Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi-pedia. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Some regions don't have it like that. You know, I don't know. But Africa. Bruh, could you chill on the Africa joke? No, I'm not. Now what? You can't take a joke? Now what? Vermont, what? Now what? I gave you an answer. What you talking about? You dudes is sensitive. Oh, can you chill under? Listen, you act like I demeaned anybody. Man, I hate this sensitive ass fucking society now. Oh, can you chill on the average? So I make jokes about Floyd. I make jokes about Gennadi's voice, and then I make an Africa joke. And can you ease up on the Africa? As if I said something that was like so crazy and put down. I don't care if you're from Africa. I don't have a problem with African. Like, chill, bro. And half of what I said was actually Jamie Foxx said it. You know what I'm saying? These dudes be sensitive as fuck. That Africa. That was all Jamie Foxx jokes. You sensitive ass. Hey, man, can you calm down with the Africa jokes? My parents are like, it's a joke, bro. Lighten up. Do like Sammy Sosa, lighten up. The fuck you mean? You ripped up Texas. What you mean? When I rip up Texas? Man, these dudes is sensitive as fuck. Hey, man, chill out. Like I said something that was like promoting genocide or some shit. Stop it. Keith Beecham, $2 super chat. Andrade would have been better off with Heyman. If you scared, say you scared, bro. These dudes is crazy. Yeah, I seen his box rec. He has a knockout ratio, but the thing is, when you're relegated to your region, then knockout ratio could be tricky. You know, Chocolatito might knock out every motherfucker from Nicaragua in his weight class, but then when he fought Sor Rungvisai, he didn't knock him out. You know, a tough Muay Thai fighter turned boxer from Thailand. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, you have to step outside. That's why people want to see Joshua fight the likes of the best guys from America and elsewhere, you know, Cuba, like Luis Ortiz, because when you do, oh, you didn't have to tell me. He said, you're right. I am sensitive about it. I know you're sensitive about it, bro. It's a joke. I'm here to entertain. I didn't say nothing crazy that's going to get me put off the air. Everybody else is laughing, but you know, at the end of the day, you don't have to tell me you're sensitive. We know when I do Gennady, no, God, you know, you didn't say nothing then, but then when I say something about Africa, a joke about his opponent, then you're like, hey, do you know who you're dealing with? You know, you turn into Michael Blackson and shit. Again, motherfucker. Like, chill. Anywho, that's the latest with Billy Joe Saunders. Let me stop before they try to press charges and get us off the air and shit. But, you know, it's unfortunate, bad luck for Andrade. You know, he can't catch a break. Because he need, like, Andrade already has the package. Pause. Pause that. He already has, like, the, you know, the skills, the look, discipline to stay in shape and stuff like that. He just needs opponents to prove his total worth. I paused the shit. Y'all can ha my ass. I already said pause to this shit. That did sound wild crazy though. I give it. Demetrius got the package. We know that. He got the big package. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I shouldn't have said that. So we paused that one up. Y'all got me, okay. Speaking of DAZN, Luis Ortiz, King Kong, he responded to Dillian Whyte. Let's see what happens next on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Luis Ortiz, I'm just going to paraphrase. He says, send the contract. He says, send the contract. He ready for the smoke. He's going to remove himself from, I guess he was assured a place on the Wilder Fury, which is a bigger card than Dillian Whyte. You know, he's going to pull himself off of that where he could get more exposure to teach Luis Ortiz a lesson, or what he believes teach him a lesson by fighting him. I have no choice but to respect that. People, like I've said, see, once again, do you guys realize this? New media, when I can't even think of, like, it's getting to the point I can't even think of the last thing where I had to be knocked off my pivot and I switched 180 from what I was saying before. I keep saying the same things over and over and over again. Do you guys notice that? I keep saying the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm saying the same thing. What are we talking about? Over and over again. The same. Make sure y'all smash the like button. These dudes, the old media, all that, they're the ones stop talking about a subject after they've been proven wrong. They just disappear. We keep talking about it because we haven't had to switch anything. So, we don't look bad. I keep saying the same thing. What I've been saying about Luis Ortiz 2-3 months ago, after the Wilder fight, before the Wilder fight, it still holds true. It's these dudes that are switching up. Their talking point is this, and then when that's proven false, they'll just switch to some other shit. That's why those channels fade out. Exactly. Shout out to Real Brother 32. That's true. I keep saying, okay, Luis Ortiz, I've been saying the same thing about him. He's a good, formidable opponent, just under championship level, seeing how he hasn't been a full, champion or a champion. But he's skilled as a motherfucker, right? I still feel that way. I said that for years now, and I'm still saying it. These other dudes be coming up with these fighters, and there's no disrespect to the fighters, but the way the man fans build it up, they'll be like, Shabransky, he'll knock out Andre Ward. It's Shabransky. Like who? His nickname, Lionheart. Andre Ward will never fight Lionheart Shabransky. Like, I'm like, who the fuck is Shabransky? Like, what you talking about? And then Shabransky lose to Sullivan Barrera, a guy that Andre Ward knocked down and beat in his first fight at light heavyweight. And Dimitri Bivol would later knock out Sullivan Barrera. Sullivan Barrera's not a bad fighter at all. But, this is what happened. So they be having all these like one-hit wonder, like fly-by-night predictions and fighters that they boost up. And the shit, I'm saying the same thing about the same fighters. The same thing. Luis Ortiz is a dog. He's an animal. Someone needs to fight him. So I'm not trying to hear no excuses. Dillian Whyte versus Luis Ortiz is the best possible fight with available comp. We know Joshua's not fighting the rest of this year. Wilder's already fighting Tyson Fury. So it's really Luis Ortiz. Then next would be Dominic Breazeale, who also challenged Dillian Whyte. And it was confirmed by the WBC that Dominic Breazeale is the mandatory for the Wilder Fury winner. So Dominic Breazeale's willing to risk it all and fight Dillian Whyte. He's 6'7". He does have a loss to Joshua, but so does Dillian Whyte. And Dominic Breazeale, to his credit, lost to the champion version of Anthony Joshua after he became champion. So his confidence was probably high. AJ that fought Dillian Whyte and knocked him out, he wasn't even a champion then. So Luis Ortiz is ordered by the WBC to fight Dillian Whyte. That's a great fight, especially if you want to force feed us Joshua versus Dillian Whyte rematch. Let him get past Luis Ortiz. Or not even get past him. Winner of Luis Ortiz, Dillian Whyte fight Joshua. And that's a better consolation to if the Wilder Fury fight winner doesn't get it. You know what I'm saying? So I just told you two other realistic open possibilities of people who have challenged Dillian Whyte or said they're down to fight Dillian Whyte, right? That are better than him rematching a guy he already beat, like Derek Chisora. No disrespect to Derek Chisora, but he already lost to him. I thought Derek Chisora won, but if he did all that and still lost, and that they're trying to build up the Joshua Dillian Whyte too, then I really don't want to see it, because to me, that if I already thought that Derek Chisora beat him in the first fight, and he still didn't get it on the judges' scorecard, and they're trying to have Whyte versus AJ part 2 at Wembley in April, then I highly doubt they give Derek Chisora a close fight decision. So to me, that stipulates he's gonna have to be so dominant that it's like he pulls away where there's no way you could have gave it to Dillian Whyte, or he's gonna have to knock him out. Period. But once again, DAZN, they're the new kids on the block, and I'm not talking Donnie Wahlberg. They're gonna have to put compelling, because you're already okay. PBC's been in the works, been doing their thing since 2015. If you really want to be truthful, when PBC first came out, not all the fights were every fight that we want to see. But now, after they work their way into the game, seeing what networks are willing to stay and work with them, Now they're coming out with even more like banger of fights. Like, damn, Errol Spence might fight Mikey. Damn, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. Damn, Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter. Damn, Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia. You know, damn, Wilder versus Fury. Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. So now they're in their groove. DAZN needs to catch up. DAZN. So since DAZN came out later, you know, as far as the boxing stuff, they have to catch up. And the only way you could compete, you can't compete with Al Heyman's stable. But what you can compete with is making quality fights where people want to get DAZN. One of your quality fights, as I just announced, is canned. Demetrius Andrade, a DAZN fighter, versus Billy Joe Saunders. That was to be a good fight, at least on paper, meaningful fight. Now we're not happening. It's not DAZN's fault, it's not Andrade's fault, but it's a reality. So that's one fight off the book. Tony Bellew versus Usyk, that's a good fight, but neither person has a huge U.S. fan base either. So you're trying to market to the U.S., and neither guy has a major marquee name in the U.S. You know, if Tony Bellew, Usyk winner, fought Andre Ward, that would be big for DAZN, because that's an American U.S. Olympic gold medalist, you know, and a black guy. And we know race sells in boxing, just like sex sells in movies and like with the Kardashians and shit. Let's not play dumb. Like, oh, you're pulling up the race card. Fuck you. You know it's true. You know, the fact that if Tony Bellew were to fight, you know, two people that were in Creed, you know how fans perceive it. Like, so a black guy versus Usyk, you know, a black guy versus Tony Bellew, that would be big, you know, because he's an American too, you know, aside from being African-American, white, mixed. So the DAZN needs stuff like that. Dillian Whyte versus Derek Chisora 2, that's a domestic fight. You know, the UK might eat that up, but you're not marketing DAZN to the UK. See, this is what I'm saying. Eddie Hearn came over kind of pompous, right? Eddie Hearn came over kind of pompous, like, oh, snickering, and I can't wait to this announcement because we're going to take America by storm. I'm setting up an office in New York. Boom, boom, boom. We got $1 billion. But his approach to boxing, for the most part, is still UK style of matchmaking. Fights that are big for the UK. You have to understand that you're in a totally different market. Like, let's say I open up an American eatery in America. Let's say in Chicago. Chicago deep dish pizza and Philly cheesesteaks might be the ticket, you know, because that could do well in that market in Chicago. But if I went to even California, which is also in the United States, that might not be what people are looking for. People might want poke bowls and like sushi, you know. Definitely if I went to another country and opened up a restaurant like Mexico, you know, I'm not saying that they don't eat Philly cheesesteak or they don't eat deep dish pizza, but that might not be what sells over there. You get what I'm saying? You guys understand? So my whole thing is, per your market and the region in which you're selling something, you're gonna have to adjust. You know, it's not what's good for one is good for different countries and shit. You know, Tony Bellew versus Usyk, I think, is a really good fight. Good fight for boxing, right? However, it's not big in the grand scheme of U.S. boxing, like, you know, in terms of people. Like, it's just not two household U.S. names fighting. Do you get, or even one U.S. household name fighting? So that's the thing. The people you're trying to market, you're gonna have to appeal to American boxing fans. You know, all the UK stuff is great, but you making Derek Chisora versus Dillian Whyte 2, that is, if anything, if anybody wants to truly see that, that's more the UK region. So just because you slap it on DAZN and make it available in America, that's not, to me, that's not a ticket. Luis Ortiz just fought at the Staples Center. I was there and got a standing ovation when they announced him as he walked out. You know why he got a standing ovation? Because he put a champion like Deontay Wilder through hell, you know, and put him through a tough fight and is down to fight the best. So his public reputation precedes him. So people were like, yeah. I have it on my phone somewhere, you know. Somebody tell me the date of Robert Easter, Mikey Garcia. I think I have it on my phone. And I was surprised that people got up like crazy for Luis Ortiz. You know, probably almost as much as Mikey Garcia, which surprised me. Anybody who was at the fight knows what I'm talking about. When they called Luis Ortiz, people went crazy. So at least he's not from America either, but at least he's been familiarized to the U.S. public. You know, he fought against, on a big, summer card with Robert Easter and Mikey Garcia at Staples Center. And then before that, he fought on the East Coast at the Barclays and gave Deontay Wilder a hellish fight that did over 1 million views on Showtime, which is the highest for a Showtime standard that they've had since Wilder versus Stavern 1, I believe. So he's at least been like introduced more recently and stuff to the U.S. market. Derek Chisora hasn't. So that's cool. It's not about just American fans of what we want, but you're trying to sell DAZN to Americans. People in the UK can't get DAZN for their boxing. They would have to get Sky Sports pay-per-view for their Eddie Hearn Matchroom boxing. You get what I'm saying? So you have to appeal to the market that you're trying to conquer. Shout out to Slip the Jab. The money just keep coming in. $5 super chat. Shout out to you. It says Dillian Whyte don't really want Luis Ortiz walking away from a lot of exposure on a Wilder Fury pay-per-view undercard and being able to call Wilder out on the spot if he won. That shows that what he's about. And then the only thing that I've heard Dillian Whyte say is Luis Ortiz ducked, which I've seen no receipts for, and he was asking for silly money, And this is the thing is like, how do you know? Like, did Eddie Hearn come back and say he's asking for this amount? Like, what is silly money? Because see, this what I don't like. This is what Eddie Hearn does all the time. Don't use vague, ambiguous terms. Silly money to you might be something that's reasonable to me. What is silly money? He said he was asking for silly money. I don't know what that is. He could have been asking for $1 million. That's not silly money. Joseph Parker got over $1 million to fight against Dillian Whyte. So how is this silly money? So what is silly money? Like, we need to start. Listen, new media's here, and y'all know it. We got to start showing receipts. That's it. Show receipts. This dude sounds stupid. He said Billy Joe Saunders went out like a gangster. He told him to suck his dick and left. That's not going out like a gangster. You still going out like a gangster is getting your bread. What are you talking about? So your reputation is in damage control. You don't get to fight a meaningful fight that fans were looking forward to, and you don't get the paycheck for fighting, and you don't even get to keep your belt. That's far from going out like a gangster. What's gangster about losing all of that? Because you got the last word in and then hung up the phone. These dudes, this is what I'm saying, pure man fan shit. How's that going out? Going out like a gangster is taking care of your family and your kids, which he does have. And his kids be kicking people in the dick and shit. But because you said suck my dick, okay, that's cool. You said suck my dick. Now you might not ever be able to fight in Boston. It's not really going out like a gangster to me. Like I said, gangster take care of his family. Now that's one less avenue to provide because you're probably going to get suspended for some time. So you're going to have to figure something else out. So I don't praise like by and large. I don't really praise stuff like that. Like, that's cool. You got the last, haha, it's funny. But yeah, you tell them to suck your dick and they saying you ain't getting no boxing license. So what is that? What's gangster about that? My daddy once caught a bullet with his bare hands. Man, your daddy wasn't. My daddy kicked your daddy ass. Like, you guys glorify stupid shit. Yeah, he says suck my dick and left and hung up. What a gangster. Ain't no gang. Like I said, we on some 2018 shit. Gangster shit is taking care of you and your tribe, your family, close friends, people that'll help you out. That's gangster to me. Not saying suck my dick. Tekashi, anyone could say that. That don't make you gangster. Suck my dick with your mother's lips. That don't make you a gangster because you said it, But you know, even Tekashi, at least he's taking care of his mama and going to Mexico and stuff and giving out money and stuff like that. That ain't so. That's more gangster than that. And then getting the last word in. But you know, that's just me. I'm not impressed by silly shit. So anyway, let's see what Dillian Whyte decides to do. Luis Ortiz is a formidable opponent. I don't care what no one says. You guys can play the old card. Oh, he's old. Who's he beat? Who cares? I want to see him beat Luis Ortiz. Fuck what you talking about. Shout out to Cannabis Cove, $2 super chat. Andrade fighting for an interim title now. Oh, really? Is that what they said? Okay, I would be pissed off if I was Andrade. Hey, that's fucked up. So now Andrade's fighting for an interim title. Billy O. Saunders really messed people up. That's fucked up. So now, on top of that, Andrade, even if he beats this African puncher, he not even gonna get the real title. That's fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cover the Wednesday of it because I just got so much to do. You know, the thing is it's a good problem to have, but I got to get something. I'm gonna start adding people to the team because it's like getting to the point we're doing these streams and doing everything, wearing the hats. I could do it, but it's causing other things to falter. So I haven't even packed yet. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get out there because there's a 3-hour time zone difference and stuff. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get out there realistically without like, you know, doing too much to even get out there to make the media day shit. I'm gonna try, but I'll be out there for sure. I'm covering the fight for sure, but you know, it's just I got so much to do, but it's just getting crazy. We working though. Look at these bums. Why is this guy wearing sunglasses inside of his house? You know who I am. That's why you clicked on the video. They be trying to play dumb. Why is this guy? I ain't no guy. Motherfucker, I am boxing. Yeah, man. We taking over. We doing that hostile takeover, man. Billy Joe fucked your shit up. What does that even mean? He fucked my shit up. What does that mean? I don't get it. How did my shit get fucked up? I don't know. I'm at a loss at that one. Yo, make sure you smash the like button. We got to push over 200. We got to push over 200 at this point. Your new media coverage, your plans to cover good shit. I'm lost. You guys got to use complete senses. I'm not sure what you're even saying, but shout out to you. Smash the like button. Yeah, man. It's just I feel bad for Andrade because he's a victim in all this. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do anything wrong. He just trying to scrap. You know, I hate that. It feels like in boxing when something seems too good to be true, a lot of times it is. And you know what the funny thing is? I'm gonna let y'all in on something that's real funny. I find it funny. If y'all want to know something funny, smash the like button and can I get a hell yeah in the comment section. I'm gonna let you know what's real funny to me. This is real funny. It's ironic too. Shout out to Alanis Morissette. Isn't it ironic? It's like rain. Let's get it. My timeline be lit. All right. Funny thing is this. Eddie Hearns keeps doing these interviews, right? And he's like, oh, yeah, Wilder versus Tyson Fury. I don't think it'll happen. Before it came to fruition. I don't think it's going to happen. That's not what Fury told me. No way it happens. Then it looks closer. Then he's like, oh, they're just trying to announce it on Joshua Povetkin Day. Wait. I thought you said that it wasn't going to happen. Now you're worried about them announcing on your day, and you're saying they're trying to be like schoolyard bullies and take the spotlight. But you said it wasn't going to happen to begin with. So it hadn't been announced yet. Why are you fretting? Why are you worried about it? For some shit you said wasn't going to happen. Then even after the fight was announced, after a press tour, even on his DAZN card in Chicago last Saturday, Eddie Hearns was saying, oh, Wilder Fury, if it happens. I don't know that it happens, if it happens. Meanwhile, his own card with, his own fight card with Demetrius Andrade and Billy Joe Saunders actually is getting canceled. The fight is off. Why didn't you predict that? Why didn't you foresee that not happening? But then Wilder Fury, which they've done a face-off, they've done a 3-city press tour in the U.S., 2 cities, and then 1 city in the U.K. You know, both guys have talked about it adamantly on social media, right? Tyson Fury is currently in Big Bear training. Tyson Fury is currently in shape. But yet and still, you told people that the fight that wasn't going to happen was Wilder Fury. They have a venue on location. Everything's been formally announced, right? So it's just ironic to me that Eddie Hearn, he knew that the Wilder Fury shit wasn't going to happen, which every indication shows that it is happening. But then he never predicted a card that he was involved in. Why didn't you predict? Why didn't you say, man, Billy Joe Saunders is going to fail a drug test and fuck this fight up? You get what I'm saying? See, you all pessimistic because you know Wilder Fury is shitting on Joshua's last fight, and it doesn't make Joshua look good. So you're all of a sudden pessimistic about the likelihood of it happening. But then when your own card gets scrambled because of unforeseen shit, Billy Joe failing a drug test, why didn't you predict that? Somebody answer, please. Since you're Mystic Mac with the predictions, then how did you predict that Wilder Fury wouldn't happen, and all indications are pointing to the fight is happening, but then your own fight card, something, it's just like bad karma. You're doing all this to talk about Wilder Fury not happening, and then when it happens, then you're gonna be like, oh, but then your own fight card don't even happen, and now you have to make accommodations. Now your fighter who signed to DAZN is not getting a title shot in his first fight. He's getting an interim title, which is bogus. So, and then now there's pressure on Dillian Whyte to respond and fight Luis Ortiz. So we'll see what happens here, people. New media versus everybody. If you ain't with us, you against us. These YouTube ads have no chill. Good. That means we getting paid. That means we could do more on the channel. Dillian Whyte King Kong is a great fight. I can't wait to see his response to it. Really a great fight. And like I said, if you're force feeding us Joshua versus Dillian Whyte, at least make it more meaningful by putting that precursor of a Dillian Whyte versus Luis King Kong Ortiz in there. Yo, we got to push the likes past 200. We'll shoot for at least 215 for right now. I'm looking at it right now. We got to get the likes up, people. Ego, did you have to put the brightness all the way up? What are you talking about? What is Chris Jaime talking about? These dudes be doing whatever. we talking boxing. They be talking about, hey, look at your beard. What's up with your brightness, man? These dudes be weirdos. Yeah, they be talking about Arrow's nipples and my beard and shit. These dudes is weird, bro. Yeah, man, you put your brightness up, man. It's all about the brightness. How many frames per second? Like, sit your ass down. Let grown folks talk this boxing shit. I told you it's over for you dudes. Sit your monkey ass down. We got this. We in control. We control the narrative now. Yeah, man, these dudes be on some weird shit. I'ma call. Don't have me call Cholula to Lulu. I'll give her your number. Cholula, she looking for you anyway. That little UK little yamp. I'll call Cholula. All right, fuck around and then have Cholula. Hello, and you're gonna be mad at me. Y'all know who Cholula is or whatever the fuck her name is. Chalupa. No, I'm not talking about Chala. We're not talking about Black Panther. We just talking about everything. Billy Joe Saunders, his fight's canceled with Demetrius Andrade. Andrade's fight, instead of fighting for the full title because it just happened, I guess he's only fighting for an interim title against a guy from Namibia that no one knows. You know, this is bad. Like, I know DAZN couldn't control that. It's not even a DAZN fighter who fucked up, but this is still, you know, their card. You know, something that they're advertising. It's just like, I don't know. Just, it's not a good look because Eddie Hearn keeps taking all these shots at Al Heyman, talking about what Al did wrong. But you seen how it's not easy in America. There's all types of little shit that happen. People get injured. People pull, you know. Now you seeing it. See, it's easy to point the finger. It's easy to point the finger and talk about what someone else is doing wrong. But until you do it, you don't really, you know, you don't get to see it. Like, I see it all the time. People think this YouTube shit is easy. You know, it's not easy because people try it and then they stop. It's not easy to be consistent and then, you know, and do this full time unless you have a major breakthrough the first year or something and deal with all the ups and downs and the peaks and value and stick with it. But people say, oh, Ego, he don't know what the fuck he talking about. Oh, I hate Ego's channel. Oh, Ego blocked me. Okay, you do it on your channel. You do a YouTube and then all the things that I don't know about, you tell people on your channel how you feel, and we'll see how far you get in this game. You know, that's my challenge to everybody. Don't just be coming here dick riding me and talking about, you know, Ego don't know. Okay, then you do it. You know so much. I don't know anything. That's fine. But you on your channel, you put out videos. See, everyone wants to come to your shit and criticize what you doing in your opinions. Yeah, after you and Dante jump started this new media, new dudes trying to jump in now, that's starting to gain traction. Now, they trying to jump in now that it's starting to gain traction. That's what I'm saying. We was doing it. There was like, it wasn't a thing, you know, but that's cool. You know, that means I'll be etched in, me and Dante will be etched in YouTube boxing history, period. You know, if we inspire people to start doing it, you know, I mean, I see there's a lot of people, even people even people bigger than me, and they be biting little shit. I see it, you know, and I definitely see people who have less followers and shit that be biting shit. You know? Yeah, shout out to ES News, but ES News, Ellie did shit different. You know? He did things different. He was like more on the first of all, he started with basketball, which is cool. Everyone has their story. But then he was doing mostly coverage, and he was the one giving you the insight into Robert Garcia's boxing gym, and doing shit like that, weigh-ins. So it was different. I'm talking about people who came up like me. Now you got people who are like trying to do commentary videos. That's what I'm talking about. And then it elevated. That's what happened with me and Dante. Pause. But we were doing videos in a mic in the room and graduated to covering fights. Now people see it's a reality. They see Dante living it up in Thailand. They see Ego traveling and going to these fights and stuff. Now like, oh yeah, this is cool. Now I want to do it because everything's cooler when it's already accepted. When when you already see someone else who took the gamble and took the chance and did it. Me and Dante were pioneers in that regard. Talking about me talking about news clippings and talking about what's going on in boxing, just me and you. So my story is different than a lot of people. I made people respect me and my voice before any of the footage and all that extra shit happened. That type of stuff happened afterwards. You got to get the fans to respect you. ZP Goldman, $2 super chat. Ego, why don't you ever do collaborations? Why should I? Like, who do I need to collaborate with? You know what I'm saying? Like, I stay in my own lane. I've been on Dante Boxing Nation show. I don't need I'm on some J. Cole shit. I don't have to have a bunch of features. What do I need to do? Okay, but that's Dante. That's how listen, to each his own. Dante is his own unit. He's his own channel. So why do I got to be like the whoever else you talking about? Listen, some people, they can't do a song without features. I can do song, like I said, like J. Cole. I can do, Dante, he could do stuff without having anyone on his show. He could just talk to you, So it's just to each his own. People, listen, I'm me. I'm from the Bay, and that's not going to change. So, like, I move how I move. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just do what I do, what works for me, what I enjoy doing. And, that's it. I'm not saying I'm anti this or that. I'm just saying I'm staying in my lane, getting but so far, like, who do I need to collaborate with? You know what I'm saying? I'm out here grinding, getting to the fans. What are we talking about? You making it like I'm doing the numbers independently. So who do I need to collaborate with? And see, there's an old term. My dad was in the military, so I was raised a military brat. There's an old term called with 'em. What's in it for me? When you're talking about collaborations, a lot of times they're one-sided. It would help it has to help both parties. Like me and Dante collaborating, that's cool because we've collaborated for years and we've, cool, and we're like grinded the same and shit. And I've talked to him, had conversations with him outside, But if I collaborate with Glass Joe or something, who is that? Like, how does it, what's the benefit to me? Let me know that. So I collaborate with Glass Joe. How does that benefit me? How is that egotistical? These dudes are stupid. So Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he should collaborate with me. Even though that would benefit my brand more than it benefits him. So shout out to Dwayne "Rock" Johnson. I'm looking for that collab. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? These dudes is whatever. And, it's funny to hear other perspectives. These are the people that, unfortunately, these are the people who they can't do the entrepreneurial thing a lot of times because they need somebody else's approval. I don't need approval for nobody. I don't care what, like, you know, I'm not saying I can't toss around ideas. I'm not saying I'm always right, but I don't, as a man, as an alpha male, a true alpha male, I don't seek validation from women, from other men, from other people. If I have an idea, I'm running with it, period. You know, we, in the last super chat, we got, the last live stream, vampire stream, you know how many super chats we got? You know, just off the muscle, off the strength, you telling me to collaborate. Listen, we good over here, you know? So, like I said, if it makes sense for both people, then that's cool. But, I mean, at the end of the day, everyone keeps saying boxing is a business. It's a business for me, too. You know? So, J. Cole, I want him to collaborate with me. You know? I want Lil Wayne to collaborate with me. Tekashi 6ix9ine to collaborate. But, you know, it has to make sense for their brand, too. Period. Yeah, like, when did clout chasing become the thing to do? You know, that's why I don't need validation. Like, if I work with Tekashi or work with J. Cole or something, then that's what it is. But I don't have to seek out, like, I'm still going to be doing my thing independent of anybody else. That's it. But, you know, boxing, there's a lot going on right now. Hey, block Sergio Martinez. We gonna do you like the real Sergio Martinez. We gonna break your kneecaps. Shooters, clap Sergio Martinez. Talking crazy in his chat. Ronald Finkley. Yeah, he got blocked already. You got channels with Ego's name in their mouth trying to piggyback off of all of his shit. Then they wonder why their channels don't grow. That's not it. That's not the ticket. I promise you that. You know, like I said, who you see me take shots at when I was coming up? What's that do for you? And like you can't do that to a made man. I already put the hours in, the man hours in. So unless you have something like some De La Hoya fishnet pictures on me, which I know nobody has nothing crazy like that on me, there's nothing you can just say. You know, I see it all the time. Ego's gay, ego gets exposed, ego proven wrong, and ego's wrong. All right. Yeah, I seen people when I was stating my opinion on Chocolatito not being pound for pound number one, they were making videos against it, saying, oh, he's full of shit. He just hates Chocolatito and K2 and whoop, whoop, whoop. But the thing that we always have on our side with new media is over time, listen, don't mention nobody's channel in my shit. The people who put like name drop, you will be blocked. We're not doing that. Let them come up, let them do whatever. You know, we don't get free publicity, free solicitations over here. But anyway, at the time, I made videos expressing my thoughts that Chocolatito was not the number one pound for pound. He's a fun fighter to watch, etc., but not pound for pound number one, right? And people were making response videos and saying, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about, this, that, and the third. Now, this is, again, what happens. Time will tell all things. So, what I was saying was proven to be the case. He wasn't pound for pound number one. No matter if you liked him, if you liked his style, you like what he represents, he wasn't pound for pound number one, because there's no way the pound for pound number one guy would lose to a Sor Rungvisai. Can you imagine Mayweather losing to Sor Rungvisai, a guy with a lot of power but very limited in terms of like technique and shit like that? Who lost to Carlos Cuadras, you know? Shout out to Anthony Buckman, $2 super chat. Saunders is garbage anyway. I don't think he's garbage, but it's not a good look for him. So, you know, that's the beauty of new media. I put out my thoughts, people put out their disagreements or their thoughts or whatever. We're going to see over time what's what, you know? So currently, we'll see what Joshua does for April. We'll see what Dillian Whyte decides to do for December. And we'll keep it pushing. I don't know, man. These dudes is weird. Shout out to Maya. Exactly. Time reveals all truths. So, same thing with HBO. That's part of what HBO, in my opinion, new media. I'm not saying we the reason HBO is getting out of boxing, but we put on that pacing on HBO where they had to be accountable for what they said, because they every time they made, in my opinion, what I would call a mistake per se, we were right there on top of it, exposing it and pointing it out, and making people aware of it. Awareness is everything. Everything. You got to be aware of what you're doing. And HBO, for years they were manipulating their core boxing fan audience, or attempting to. Jim Lampley, one of the last things he said on probably the last episode of the Fight Game was Triple G Nation didn't lose. Even though they lost, they still won, and they're going to multiply by the millions. Okay, Canelo's already a proven star with proven star numbers, right? Triple G's, none of his numbers without Canelo, have done that good. Anytime Triple G fought somebody pay-per-view wise, which he had 2 pay-per-views outside, none of them competed with the numbers he did with Canelo. Meanwhile, Canelo versus Mayweather did better than both Triple G fights almost put together in terms of pay-per-view buys. So all that, like I said, you could say whatever you want, them drive-by comments, but that's not going to get you far in this game anymore. Why is this guy wearing sunglasses indoors? I thought he got blocked already. Didn't Chris Jaime get blocked? Can you guys re-block him? So that's the thing. You can say whatever you want, but at the end of the day, the truth is going to come out. Triple G's Lampley literally fixed his mouth to say Triple G is a global superstar. Then why doesn't he have global superstar numbers? And the best numbers he's done is with Canelo. The best numbers Canelo has done isn't with Triple G. His fight with Mayweather did more than Triple G 1 and 2. It did like 2.2, 2.3 million. So we'll see. I'm about to get out of here. I gotta finish some stuff up. I might do another live stream in a little bit. Let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button. But we working. We tried to let this dude live, Boxingego. Yeah, man, I don't know what's up with these dudes. They just keep repeating the same stuff. They just want attention, so we gonna give them some attention, but it ain't the attention they want. Let me know what you guys think. The fight is off. Billy Joe Saunders, Demetrius Andrade will fight the guy ranked behind him from Namibia, Walter K. Bad look for Billy Joe Saunders. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. Sign up.